Welcome to another episode. Today we're going to have a look at the terrace garden in front of the courtyard. These poles, tiles and other detritus along this bank are kind of a retaining wall, but we'd like to replace that with something a little bit more robust to help stop some of the erosion on this part of the bank. This is the edge of our garden, which is just off the courtyard. So this week the focus is on the garden, how we can manage it, how we can build it back up. Our property dates back to the mid-16th century when there was a monastery here. It's hard to put a date exactly on when the terracing began and when particularly this part of the garden was terraced, but we're imagining it's pretty old. We pruned the fig trees right back over winter to try and encourage a more productive crop next year. And in the left of this shot you can also see some very old woody rosemary. So this week we've been taking clippings of the healthier looking rosemary to try and encourage some fresh new growth and do some new planting. For the retaining wall I've been chatting with our local builder and he's going to bring some different options up to show us, and we'll have a look at that on the next episode, I think. There's bees that visit from all the way down the valley to different plants up here, and they're always around, always busy. It's really, really nice. Unfortunately, the courtyard's still in a bit of a state from having the aqueduct put in. There's trenches been dug all the way across it, so we'll need to think about putting some new topsoil over the top once it's bedded in a little bit more. After trimming the clippings and popping them in a jar of water, we've just put them into a sunny spot to try and encourage some new root growth. This rosebush was well hidden behind the fig trees and the other shrubs that were growing in here, and we only really discovered it once we'd pruned everything back and cut everything down a little bit. Hopefully this year we'll get some more flowering going and some more colour back into the terrace garden. We pop these inside as it's still quite cold at night outside. These rows of artichokes are doing amazingly. We've not really touched them at all. We've just kind of let them do their thing, but they are quite bushy, so we might go in and just kind of spread them out a bit and replant the individual plants and see if those ones then do any better.
So my idea is to just extend these rows along this way up the hill I got it.
and like just thin all of these out, because this bottom row is the most clumped together, and then we can just like separate all those plants, move them up here.
I got it.
Then we can do this one, and then actually these top 2 rows I think are okay, they're a bit thinner.
Let's have a look, Rosemary.
I got it.
So
Can help.
Mama, I got
Sounds good. Let's do it.
do you want to help me dig the trenches first, and then we move the plants up into them?
We water a big patch.
I've not got loads of water, I don't know if you want to save that for when we...
Should have worn different shoes. These aren't really the ones. There's still loads of big sticks left over from when we cut down that stuff.
Important pony business happening. You want to come help Mum and Dada? It's really hard.
It's incredibly hard.
Okay, let me water a bit along where I want the trench to be.
I feel looks right.
And then I can start like that.
I feel looks right.
I would just do a concentrated amount in like a small patch.
Is that alright?
Yeah.
Let's see how we go.
A wind. A wind.
It's windy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's windy. A leaf windy. A leaf blowing. Leaf blowing. What's it? Mom, look! A butterfly.
Where? Oh yeah! Okay.
When it becomes
Yeah, because the artichokes are really spicy.
Yeah, you do need gloves on. Try another one here as well.
Yeah, can we go down to this bit, Ron? Move out of the way so that... Oh, that's it. Don't want Daddy hitting you with that thing. Here we go. So you dig out this bit of trench, look. And we put the soil up on here. That's it. We're digging it out.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back with another garden update pretty soon.